Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is a pleasure to be here in my role as future Executive Chairman of Aston Martin Lagonda. As many of you know, I am leading a consortium of investors who have invested into the company as part of a £500 million capital raise. We have done so because we believe that the company has the brand, products, engineering excellence, and potential to become one of the world's preeminent luxury car brands in the years ahead. In a moment, we will give you an update on the new DBX, new Vantage Roadster, and a V12 Speedster. But before Andy does that, I just want to outline what the core focus of our strategy will be. The first thing we have to do is to reset the business plan. In doing so, we will rebalance supply to reduce dealer inventories so they are aligned to customer demand. We are fortunate in that we have some amazing products. In the longer term, we are committed to development of our mid-engine range of cars, and these should provide us with further opportunities to build the business for the medium to long term. The investment that we have made gives the company the financial security to reset the business, deliver the production of the current range of models, and invest in our future. But we are bringing a lot more than money. As many of you may know, I have a long history of building luxury global brands in both private and public sectors. And as Executive Chairman, I will ultimately be responsible for the strategy that we are implementing. The foundation of the strategy is returning Aston Martin to a works Formula One team on the grid for 2021, operating under its own brand, enabling it to reach cumulative audience of 2 billion people a year and to engage and entertain our customers at 22 locations every year. It's very exciting for all the parties and should underpin the building of our brand globally and allow us to achieve our ambition that Aston Martin will become the preeminent luxury good brand globally. We know that before we can achieve this, we have a huge amount of hard work to be done. And I would like to now ask Andy and James to introduce you to the newest of our products. But just before doing that, to recap, this is a fantastic company that's going to align its consumer demands with our supply. We're introducing the greatest new SUV to the market in the DBX. We're going to come out with a tremendously exciting range of mid-engine cars, starting from our Valkyrie to our Valhalla to what will be our Vanquish. So we'll have a complete complement of cars from front engine to SUV. And those mid-engine cars will take the technology that will come out of our new Works Formula One team. And please join us for this journey. Andy, James.
Thank you very much, Lawrence.
You're welcome.
Okay, so we are here to talk about cars after all. At this point, I'd like to welcome in Marek Reichman as well, so he can give us a little bit more insight.
Morning.
Good to see you, mate.
And you as well.
So Andy, first of all, incredible DBX behind us. I actually had the honor of driving the prototype in Oman towards the end of last year. Fantastic experience. How's things looking this year?
As you say, the car is terrific to drive, and we'll all have a chance to see the journalistic reviews in the near future. But look, the car is, from a production preparation point of view, is on track. We expect to see first deliveries to customers in summer, so that's all exactly as planned. In terms of orders, the order bank is amazing. We've never had a car in our history that has been ordered at the rate that we're seeing this car ordered. So that's very happy. And in fact, our retail sales for 2020 are already, the order book is already full. So wow. Fantastic start.
Fantastic indeed. I believe this is your first Q by Aston Martin DBX. What does that include on this car?
So this is the darker side of Q by Aston Martin. So it's a satin xenon grey paint finish, all black treatment on the exterior of the car, black carbon fibre badges, and on the inside we have 280 layers of carbon sandwiched together, hand machined, they're hand laid, and they create a makume effect on the carbon. It looks absolutely incredible on the inside of the car.
All right, so 2020, big year for Vantage. How important is the Vantage name to Aston Martin?
It's huge. The Vantage nameplate has existed for 70 years this year.
Wow.
And it's always stood for ambitious engineering, exceptional beauty and thrilling performance. And we're grateful that we have the opportunity to take the Vantage nameplate onto the next generation. both of course with the coupe, with the Roadster, and indeed in 2014 I committed to bring a manual transmission to the Vantage, and I'm pleased to say that a 7-speed dogleg manual transmission is now available on our coupes. So it is a really, really important brand, and it's great to be able to celebrate the 70th year of Vantage with you here.
Marek, new car for 2020, please run us through.
Yeah, new Roadster. Yeah. So obviously celebrating 70 years of Vantage. So it has a new grille. The grille is more traditional as our Vane grille, so really celebrating those 70 years. Of course, the car is available still with the option of the Hunter grille, that more race-inspired grille as well, but really commensurate with the name Roadster, 4-litre V8 on the inside. It's based on our sports car, the coupe sports car. This is the all-new product that we're revealing for the first time today, and it's such an exciting car. Roof goes down, wind in the hair, an amazing car to drive.
Fantastic. So speaking of inspiration, where do you see the Vantage bloodline going from here?
Well, let me take you over to the next car, which is something that makes me incredibly proud to be part of Aston Martin. It's our V12 Speedster, and there's a lot of blood, sweat and tears by our Q by Aston Martin team that's gone into this car in order to make this inspirational Speedster. Just 88 will be made. Okay. And pricing from £765,000.
Okay, let's see it.
Maybe I can ask Marek and Lawrence Stroll to make the unveil.
Fantastic.
Wow, there you go.
Wow, what a machine. So Marek, please run me through the inspiration behind this incredible thing.
Obviously all new 88 units. V12 engine in a Speedster, so imagine that.
Yes.
Biggest engine in the smallest wheelbase, incredible power to weight ratio. Very, very special car. Here you're seeing it in Skyfall Silver, and this is obviously inspired by our racing heritage, DBR1 of the past, the Le Mans winning car in '59, the CC100, which is a car that we did to celebrate 100 years in 2013. So this is the next in that bloodline in terms of great speedsters for the company. This one is inspired by F-18. It's in conjunction with Boeing. So you see some very, very unique details in terms of the helmet pods at the rear, the little details that you would imagine on a fighter jet. An incredible car to drive, and obviously there is that link to the traditional grille of Vantage as well through Speedster.
So 88 very lucky owners. When might we be lucky enough to see one actually on the road?
Q1 2021, the first cars will be delivered.
Pretty soon.
Get an order in now.
Try my best. Thanks for that, Marek. So, speaking of awesome cars, let's introduce you to Valhalla, the third mid-engine car in line after Valkyrie and Valkyrie AMR Pro, and we've got none other than Andy Palmer and Lawrence Stroll to run you through this wonderful machine.
So Lawrence, clearly you're investing a lot of money, and I know that as you were looking through the due diligence, the mid-engine range was a key part of your decision. And we have the Aston Martin Valhalla behind us. Perhaps you'd like to describe your vision of where we're going with the mid-engines.
Absolutely, with great happiness. You know, when I was, as you say, doing due diligence, you know, we have, I think, some of the most beautiful, not the most beautiful, front-engine product. We clearly have a leading SUV, again, critically acclaimed as best in the sector, and a new benchmark. But being a racer at heart, and the DNA of this company, which always attracted me to Aston Martin, is that the DNA of this company in 1913, when Lionel Martin drove up Aston Hill, that is what this company is all about. It's about its racing heritage, its racing history that then helped through those technology to develop these great cars. And I feel Aston has really missed having a mid-engine program, having that DNA in their racing, in their blood. And now with the opportunity of returning to a Works Formula One team for 21, and to be able to share technology from our Formula One team with our road car projects, I think this is the final cherry on the cake that Aston Martin really needed to complete its range and come back to its roots of racing.
Couldn't agree more. Tell us a little bit more about the Aston Martin Formula One works team and how it can help us promote the mid-engine range, but also perhaps how we can activate in the regions.
I think it's much more than promoting the mid-engine range. I think it has a halo effect and trickle-down effect on the company as a whole. So it gives us a chance to meet and greet our customer, show them our new models, and get them to experience what a weekend's life in the world of Aston Martin.
Fabulous, Lawrence. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Andy.
Lawrence, that's fabulous, and I look forward to welcoming you formally as Executive Chairman in the next few weeks. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been fabulous to have you here at today's event. I'm sorry we couldn't do it at Geneva, but I hope the way that we've been able to do it today gives you a greater insight into the great cars that Aston Martin Lagonda are bringing to market over the very near future. Thanks for watching.